Welcome back to Send Crypto. In today's content, we're gonna go deep into the analysis, and then we're gonna talk about BTC. Also, we're gonna talk about Ethereum, Litecoin, Ripple, XRP, Neo, EOS, and most of the top coins, right? So, and then also we're gonna talk about some coins. If you guys have any question about like some other altcoins, right? So I guess the sound is good. So. Before we get in started, we're gonna talk about the some type of correction we're gonna be talking about in this live stream, because it is very important to understand like what we're doing, and to be able to be confident about the calls. Okay, you got to learn all of these in order to be confident, and being able to be accurate, and then understanding what we're doing at the same time, right? So on my previous videos, I kind of showed you a little bit about like the different type of correction moves we tend to get on the market, right? Crypto is very funny, but it doesn't matter which markets you're looking at. 9 out of 10 you're gonna find this correction, right? So I'm just gonna take 2 minutes to show you guys, right? So the first correction we're gonna talk about is the zigzag. Okay, so you can go back and watch this video. It's not gonna be long. Okay, you can just go back and watch this correction I'm going to be showing you. So the first correction we're going to get is a zigzag. A zigzag, you usually get it like, I mean, not usually, but you always get it after in a very impulse wave, and then you're going to get a 3 wave to the downside. Okay, that's your zigzag. So and a zigzag is always composed by 535. So which means like you got a ABC correction in this area. Okay, let me just change this and get a correct ABC correction. You're going to get an A, B, and C, right? So this ABC correction, it is going to be a 535, all right? 535. So I don't have to repeat that because you can watch it later on, right? So it is going to be a 535, just like this, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so you got to remember that, right? Because we got it in this area, but we didn't play it out as we wanted. So you're going to get another type of correction, which is going to be a flat correction, right? So we got 3 type of flat correction, right? The first one going to be a regular. It is going to come back down to this point A, and then retest the top, and then come back retest A. It's not 9 out of 10. It's not going to break it, but it is going to be within like 90%. 90%. I mean, it is come back down 90% basically. So and a flat correction is always going to be a 335. Okay, so you're going to get 3 wave down, 3 wave up, okay, and then 5 wave to the downside, right, like this. So I know it look nasty, but you're going to get the concept. And then you're also going to get another type of flat correction, because if you understand this correction, you're going to be 80% confident, most of your calls gonna be correct. Okay, 80% confidence. All right, so you're also gonna get another type of flat correction, which is also called like a running flat. You're gonna break the top, okay, you're 0, but you're not gonna break this area. Okay, you're most likely gonna come back like, let's say 60 to 80%, depending on the market structure, right? So you could be coming back down like 60 to 80%, right? So, and it is also a 535, so I don't have to draw that. And then you're also going to get a expanding flat. So you're going to get an expanding flat. All right, so expanding flat, you're going to come back down roughly like 50%, break the top, and then break the bottom, okay, the A. So it is also going to be a 335. All right, just like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to get a 5-way structure to the downside. So it is very important, right? And then next time we're going to talk about the triangle, but we're just going to stay within this we're just going to talk about this type of structure, and then because we're going to need it to talk about this, right? And then finally, the next correction you get is like a combination of all of these, okay? Because when you're trading, you're not going to get like this beautiful correction. These beautiful correction are, they just like a illustration. So but to use it like in real time, that's the hardest thing. Okay, it is the hardest thing. So but you want to connect all of this structure. That's what we got in this area. So we're going to connect all this structure. So what we got in this area, we got a zigzag. Okay, we got a zigzag in this area, we got another zigzag, okay, and then we got another zigzag down here. Okay, so we got 3 zigzags instead of like, we could have got like a flat correction in this area, but BTC just decided to make like 3 zigzags. Okay, so basically you got your, you know, a zigzag is a, you know, 335. Let me change this structure to red. So you got your 3 in here, and then 5 down here, right? And then you got your 3 3, and then you got 5. So that's 535 actually. Okay, 535, and then you're gonna get another 5 3, and then you're gonna get 5. So in this correction, okay, the reason why I'm showing you like all these moves, because we basically make this type of correction in this area. So right now that's what we're making right here. All right, and then we already completed like with like 80 to 90% like completed this area. Okay, completed this whole structure like just about like a 10,000. Okay, we could go lower like to a 90, I mean not 90 but 88, but I'm just going to show you why we could go lower than 88, because you gotta remember, right, a zigzag is 535. That's the most important thing you need to remember right now. Okay, you gotta remember that. So let's move on to the chart right now. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at the volume. We got like 1 hour left before the new daily candle starts. Most likely we're gonna be closing with a full body candle, which is pretty much good, right? Because we're expecting the volume to be roughly we expect like 65,000 to 70,000 trading volume, you know, for the next 15 days, right? Which is gonna give us roughly like 1 million trading volume, right? Because you remember, right, we said we're gonna get 1 million trading volume for the next 2 weeks. Okay, you guys gotta remember that. It is very important. So today is like we're starting like basically like the second half of the month with like 77, almost 80,000 trading volume, right? 80,000 trading volume. That's pretty good. But this volume is not enough. Even though it is very impulsive, it is not enough. Okay, it is not enough, because yesterday's volume we got like 72. We just beat like yesterday's volume. That's all we did. Okay, all the selling pressure, you know, people just buying back their BTC, right? They just like crush the market and then buying it back. That's all they're doing. So you just have to be careful. It's not like we're gonna make a very impulse wave tomorrow and then go to 14K. Don't expect that. Okay, we're not going to 14K like tomorrow. Okay, even like the day after tomorrow, you know, it is going to be tough to get back to 14K. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the lower time frame. When you take a look at the lower time frame, now we have to apply what we just talked about. Okay, when I said like we got three wave like this, right? We got another zigzag, okay, and then we getting another zigzag down here. Okay, but the question is like, because you gotta remember, right, a zigzag is a 535. Okay, a zigzag is a 535. Okay, a zigzag. Okay, let me change the color. So if you go on the lower time frame, you can easily find your 5 wave in this area. You're gonna find another 5 wave in this area. But this one, you know, it is very confusing, because you're gonna be like, okay, you know, is it like, I mean, have we completed a 5 waves or not? Okay, that's the most important question right now. I would assume like we completed the 5 wave, but if not, we have to look like at the lower number. Why not? Okay, let's go and take a look at the this area. Okay, we said, you know, we wanted to at least complete 80% of this move. Okay, 80% of this move going to be at 97, right? 80% of this move going to be at 97. So you take 14K to 97 up to like a 13K. It is almost at a 97, but we didn't quite get there. So you don't want to be like too accurate. So target was like 97 to 99. We came all the way down to like a 98.50. So that's pretty good. But you know, we could be also getting this move to the downside. Okay, because most people, they're going to be playing the market perfectly, and then they're going to try to make this move like a 535. So I wouldn't be very comfortable saying like we're going to go back to 5K without at least retesting this area. Okay, at least retesting this area. It doesn't mean we're going to retest it, but we're just going to be careful from now on, and then we're going to take a look at the lower time frame volume and then see like if we're going to come back retest 97 and down like to 98. Okay, it is going to be rough, but it is something like we have to keep in mind. All right, it is something we have to keep in mind. But the volume is looking good, at least like on the lower time frame. You take a look at the volume, even though it is decreasing, okay, it is decreasing, but it is not bad. Okay, 77,000 trading volume, it is not bad. You know, we could get a sell off and then push back to the upside, and I would say like we're gonna come back and retest it. It is a tough it is a very tough call to say like we're gonna be rebounding after 80,000 trading volume. But looking at the volume, even though it is big, and then the price is pushing to the upside, we still get a chance to come back and retest this low 10k. So even though we're breaking now 11, that was our initial setup, like come back down to 10.1 to 10.2 and then go back like to you know, 10.8 to 11. Now we just breaking 11, so it is a good thing. But let's not FOMO, okay? Let's not FOMO. Let's not FOMO, okay? Let's not FOMO. Let's take a look at the lower time frame. So now we just broke 11k. It is a good sign, okay? It is a good sign, but you got to remember, market doesn't move like in a straight line, okay? It doesn't move in a straight line. It has to retrace, and I showed you like whenever the market like move like on a with a very impulse wave, it has to drop, okay? It has to retrace, and it's up to you to find like which correction it is gonna be making. If like it is gonna make a, you know, flat correction before pushing to the upside, because you're not gonna get like a WXY in this range, because it is a very low time frame, so you're not gonna get it. Most likely you're just gonna get a zigzag in this area, okay? Most likely we're gonna get a zigzag before pushing to the upside. Okay, just hit 11. That's great, man, guys. Last night we talked about it. We talked about it like when BTC was like 10k. Most people, you know, basically were FOMOing, and then I mean not FOMOing, but panicking. We said like we're gonna be pushing back up like to 10, 9 to 11. Right now we just hit 11. So let's take a look at the. Let's take a look. Bitcoin is up 2%. Let's take a look at the lower time frame now. So just yesterday we told you guys we're not gonna see like like yesterday most people are calling for 8,500, so you know, and $7,000, you know, BTC, stuff like that. So but you can see how crazy the market is. So you take a look at the 4 hour. We called it like yesterday, we're gonna the 4 hour like you know, we said like the 4 hour was making a you know, corrective move in this range, okay? We were making this corrective move this morning, and then we were expecting to a slight pullback, and it did that. It did that exactly, because we were expecting basically 99 to 97, but we came back down to 10k when price was like almost like 10.4. So we dropped like 400 points. Now we're moving straight to the upside. So but this move is not, it is not a move to be FOMOing. So you always want to wait for, you know, for the R side to come back down, okay? But this move is too vertical, okay? It is not going to get oversold like this, overbought like this, okay? It is not going to make those type of move. It is not going to make it. So you still got a chance. Like if you got scared, if you were like scared to buy like BTC around this area, most likely you're going to be buying around this area, and then you're going to sell again. So we talked about it last night. You know, the best time to be buying BTC was, at 97 to 99, but most people are going to be FOMOing now and be buying at 11, and then they're going to be selling again at 10k. So let's take a look at the weekly time frame now. Let's go to the 15 and see how the 15 looking like. But we definitely been calling for 16,000 BTC, like 16,000 BTC since like BTC was like a 10.7, the first drop. So you know, when you take a look at the 15 minutes, just about like less than 12 hours ago, we made this call when BTC was making going to the upside like this. We said like it basically gonna drop, okay? It did drop, but it didn't quite get like to to our targets, right? Targets was just about 97 to 99 in this range, but BTC just pulled back 50%, right? So it just pulled back 50%. Okay, but I was looking for like a drop like to a 0.786, but it dropped back down to exactly at 0.618. I was just being conservative, okay, being conservative and calling for a drop to a 0.786, but it dropped exactly at a 0.618, so which is good, And if you want to count your Elliott waves, you got your 5 wave structure in this area. You got your 5 waves. So it seems like we still can go up like to like 11.2 to 11.4. We still can go up like to 11.4 because you still got like some more momentum. The RSI is not oversold, you're overbought, right? Not oversold. So the RSI is looking good. It's not even like overbought yet. So it is looking good. All right, it is looking good. But if you bought at like a 10.1, you want to reduce your position. It is not a financial advice, but at least like start taking profits. Okay, start taking profit. But it is looking good, at least for the short term. It is looking good, guys. It is looking good. After the the type of sell-off we got last night, with the type of volume we're getting right now, it is extremely bullish. It is extremely bullish. So I mean, long term stop is 16K, 16.3 actually, just to be very precise. We're looking for 16.3, right? 16 to 16.3, give or take, right? Depending on your risk tolerance, right? So you might be scared to you might get out like at 14K. Some people are going to wait for 16, some people are going to get out at 15. So depending on your risk tolerance, just choose your proper area of exit point, right? So but we played out this perfectly, guys, perfectly. Okay, since like 14K, we call this drop to a 10.7. We call another make this call like at a roughly 12, and then call this drop like down to 10.2, 10.4, and then made this call like to 13, say like get out at 13, right? So and then 99 to 97 was final target. We hit 99 to 97, but we still being careful. Okay, even though like we got a support from the 50 MA, I want to see like more confirmation at least, right? I want to see more confirmation, but BTC is looking extremely bullish. So another confirmation, a 50% drop at least, okay? A 50% drop from like the current wave, gonna be great, okay? And I want to see a drop with a low volume, okay? I don't want to see like those type of drop with like a big volume, okay? I want to see a drop with low volume, okay? Very low volume. So let's see. Let's say if like we get rejection from this area, because we broke this 100 EMA on the 4 hour. It is significant, guys. It is very significant to drop the 100 EMA on the 4 hour with like almost 80,000 trading volume daily. So a 50% drop, you would be looking for roughly like a 10.3 to 10.4 in this range, okay? In this range, if like we drop from like 11, okay? If like we drop from 11, so it is time to FOMO again, guys. It is time to FOMO again. Hey, what's up, Imran? Okay, I don't want to like draw a I see what you're saying, Imran, but I don't want to draw a trend line because we already got our correction. That's exactly what we've been looking for since like, guys, BTC started to drop like from 14K. We got this played out perfectly. So this is not a move to be playing trend line. It is not time for a trend line. You're just gonna be wasting time playing trend line. You can, but you can play your trend line, but it is not time to be playing trend lines. Okay, it is not time to be playing this game, right? It is not time. This correction might not be over yet. Okay, we still can get another wave, like I said. Okay, if this one is a straight move to the upside, and if it doesn't give like any any 5-wave structure, just like another 3-wave to the upside, we definitely gonna look for this another impulse wave to the downside, another corrective wave to the downside. Okay, because you gotta remember, we still can get this move to the upside and then another to the downside, then get the very impulse 5-wave structure. Okay, this one gonna be a clean 5-wave structure. Okay, a clean 5-wave structure to the upside. So that way you're gonna get your WXY X0. Okay, you're gonna get this move. So it's not like we just started, recognizing this pattern after it played out. We recognize this pattern like since 14K, guys, since 14K. So, and it is perfect. Okay, it is playing out perfect. So we just have to stay with it and not FOMO with this big move, and then looking for like kind of look for like a 5-wave structure, something like that. So, because most people are going to be looking for this move. Okay, they're going to be looking for this triangle. It is normal. Okay, you can get this contracting triangle just like this. It is pretty much normal, but it is not time for right now. So we're going to talk about contracting triangle next, because you still can get this this move, right? It is valid. Okay, it is valid. You can get this move. It is valid. All right, it is valid. You can get this contracting triangle, because you got to remember, you got 3 types of contracting triangle. You can get this this one, right? So you're gonna get, let me change the color, and then you're gonna get this triangle like this. Thank you for reminding me about this contracting triangle. So, and then you're gonna get this. Okay, so that's the first one you're gonna get. All right, and then you're gonna get a ABC, this one. You're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. BTC could make this triangle. Okay, it's not like you cannot make it. You cannot make that triangle. So you can get this one next. This one gonna be, the top gonna be flat. Okay, you're gonna get a flat top, but you're gonna get a contracting bottom. Okay, the bottom is gonna look like this. Okay, some people are calling falling wedge, stuff like that, rising wedge. So and then finally you can get one like this. Okay, but the hardest thing is to recognize them, in real time. Okay, because sometimes you don't have time to go back and look at your notes. So you got to be very quick. Okay, so you can get this one is not going to be flat. This one going to be contracting just like this. All right, and then you're going to get a flat bottom. You're going to get a flat bottom. Okay, you're going to get a flat bottom. All right, so just have to remember that. Okay, you're going to get a flat bottom. So you can get this type of triangular correction. So it is still valid to get such triangle correction within this range. So, but we're not going to go up to like a 12.6, 12.7 with a straight move. It has to be a corrective move. Okay, it has to be a corrective move with a similar magnitude with the previous corrective move. So we could be anticipating another 3-wave to the upside like this. It's going to be correction. Okay, so once we get this correction, we definitely know we're going to get another one. All right, we definitely know we're going to get another one. So, but we just don't know if this one going to break it. Most likely it's not going to break it if we go back up with a 3-wave move to the upside, because the whole market going to be looking for this resistance line. Okay, so 9 out of 10 most people are going to be selling at this area, and then we're going to be looking for this drop. So this drop going to be the final fake out, but we're going to talk about it as soon as we get to 12.6. If we get a clean 3-wave to the upside, then we're going to know we're going to drop. Okay, but if we get a clean 5-wave to the upside, we're going to we're going to say hey, we're going to say oops, we're going to 16K, right? So because you always got to remember 5-wave is a impulse. Okay, whenever you get a 5-wave structure, whenever even within the correction, whenever you get 5-wave structure, it is like a you're gonna get a correction. Okay, whenever you get 5 wave, you're gonna get a correction. All right, so it is very important also to understand, like when we say 335, or we say like 535, it is very important. Okay, because when I say a zigzag is a for instance, I say a zigzag is a 535. Okay, a 5, 3, and a 5. Okay, so a 535. So you got to understand what these numbers mean. Okay, it means a lot. Okay, it means a lot. So whenever you get 5 wave, you're gonna have to get 3 waves. Okay, whenever you get 5 waves, all right, you're gonna have to get 3 wave. And whenever you get 3 wave, next thing you get is an impulse wave. Okay, whenever you get this 5 wave, your final 5 wave is gonna be an impulse wave. That's why you're calling a not an impulse wave, but a correction to the opposite direction, basically. Okay, to the opposite direction. So that's why you have to understand like what these numbers, mean sometimes. All right, you have to understand what these numbers mean. But we're just sitting on 11, so it is looking good. The 4-hour time frame looking great, guys. The volume is not looking bad at all, even though it is decreasing. So we could be facing some retracement. Okay, we could be facing some retracement very shortly. Okay, very shortly. So I wouldn't be looking for 11.7, 11.8. I would be looking for this area, this bottom, this previous resistance, which is roughly like 11.1. Okay, we're already at 11 to 11.1. So 11 to 11.1. 11 to 11.1. Unless BTC wants to make a 3 wave move to the upside, it could go higher like this, right? It could go higher like this, right, to this area, and then it's going to give us a small 3 wave to the downside, and it's going to give us another 3 wave. So, and if like we're going to get a zigzag, it has to be 5 wave structure to up to 11.7. But if you go to the let's go to the lower time frame and see if like we can find 5 waves. Okay, because we just talked about the 5 waves. Okay, on the 15 minutes. Yeah, the volume is big, guys. We're expecting 1 million trading volume for the next 2 weeks, guys. So we talked about this 5 days ago, guys. And then we say like, if like we get a big support from the 50 EMA, roughly around like 97 to 99, guys, yeah, we're gonna be going big. Okay, we said it like over like 10 days ago, and most people are calling for 8,500. So you got wave number 1, and then you got, that could be 2, right? That's your wave number 5, actually. That's your wave number 5. So you got 1, 2. We still can come back down and retest this area of 11.3 to 11.4. So we still can come back down and retest like 11.2 to 11.4. But how far are we gonna come back down? Okay, how far? So it is looking good, though. It is looking great. So I would look for at least 382, which is roughly around like a 10.6, 10.5 to 10.6 in that range, 10.5 to 10.6. Because 382 gonna be like 10.7, okay, and then 50% gonna be 10.6. So I would be looking for this area. Okay, would be looking for 10.6 to 10.7, and then we could take it to roughly a 1-to-1 extension of the first wave. Let's take a look at the first wave. Look at the first wave. 1-to-1 extension. Just take this. Okay. Okay. 1-to-1 extension. So you would be looking for roughly 11.2 to 11.4. Okay, 11.2 to 11.4. So from like 11.6, right? You would be looking for 11.2 to 11.4. Depending on your risk tolerance, you would be getting out like just by 11.1. Actually, 11.1 you would be taking profit, because you never know like if the rejection gonna be severe or not. All right. So, but right now we only got like three wave, we still need one. Okay, we still need one to the upside. Still need one. So we're gonna go and talk about Ethereum next. Ethereum still like facing some sell-off. Let's see if BTC gonna be able to get to 11 for like. I'm not gonna like be buying in this range. I'm just gonna wait for better pullback, because you just never know, like if like, you know, we're gonna get this wave. Because if we don't get this wave, you know, you're gonna be starting to, you know, say 1 2 3 4 5 and trying to make an excuse like, oh, we got 5 wave in this area. So the best thing to do is like, you know, I'm just gonna wait within this range of you know, low 10.2 to 10.4 and see like if BTC gonna come back down in that area. But BTC is looking extremely bullish, right? It is extremely bullish. We talked about it yesterday. The sell-off was nothing but a correction. Okay, we've been talking about it the last 2 weeks. So all of this is just noise, but target is just 16K, guys. 16K is the target, but everything we're talking about right now is just noise. All right, it is just noise, especially on the 15 minutes time frame. Yeah, we're gonna get alt season very soon, guys. We're gonna get alt season very soon. But the bad thing, like, you know, altcoin, I mean, they dropping very hard, like, and BTC is going up. So I'm afraid like we're gonna see like alt going back to their December lows, right? I know it is very severe. It's kind of like when we say BTC gonna drop like when BTC was like a 14K, not 14 but 13, right? We say we're gonna drop down to 97. So most people didn't believe it, right? It's the same thing, but I'm afraid like alt are gonna be dropping faster than BTC. You know, when BTC is going up to like 16K, it's gonna take all that, you know, all that volume from the alt, and then because BTC needs like 1 million trading volume for the next 2 weeks, guys. So the only way BTC can get that type of volume is like to get it from alt. Okay, is like to get it from alt. So it's like to get it from alt. I don't see like BTC like getting another 1.1 million trading volume for the next 2 weeks, and then alt going up to the upside, because 1.1 million trading volume in a 2 weeks, it is going to be a record in Binance. The record is already like 1 million trading volume in 2 weeks. All right, because we got it you know, the last 2 weeks, the first 2 weeks of July. All right, today is the 15th, right? Today is the 15th. Take a look at the monthly chart. We already got when you take a look at the monthly chart, we already got let's see, we already got 1.1 million trading volume, almost 1.2, right? So, and we got 1 hour left, so it's roughly going to be like 1.1. So, and then we're expecting another 1.1 million trading volumes this month. So, and we talked about it, like, you know, with 1.1 million trading volume, I don't expect like, you know, BTC to get some selling pressure with 1.1 million trading volume. Okay, we already talked about it. We already talked about it, guys. So we're extremely bullish, guys. We're extremely bullish. So last time we visited the 50 EMA also was like February 22nd, 24th actually. We talked about it last time on my last live stream. I said, like, you know, last time BTC came down and visited the 50 EMA was like February 24th. Okay, and I made a video and I said like we're going up, we're gonna move sideways. But this time we're not gonna be moving sideways, guys. You can see the difference between this, like, let me just change this because that's a 50 MA. The 50 MA gonna look better. So when you take a look at the 50 EMA, this yellow, let me change it to yellow. So we got 30 minutes before the new daily candle starts. So I want to see like how's the new daily candle going to be performing the first at least first 15 minutes, right? So you take a look at the 50 EMA. Last time we visited the 50 EMA, I made a two minutes video, guys, 2 minutes, and I said like we're gonna be moving to the upside, right? So that's the same thing, guys. We talked about this like 2 weeks ago. BTC gonna be coming back. BTC gonna come back down, and then it is going to be looking very aggressive both way, from like 14k and like from 10k. It is gonna look very aggressive. Okay, it is gonna look very aggressive. It is not gonna spend too much time in this area. We talked about it yesterday. It is not gonna spend too much time in this area because BTC is respecting all market structure. Okay, it is respecting all market structure. Okay, it is looking great, guys. The 4 hour is looking great. Okay, we got a big tail, big wick, small body on the you know, on the 4 hour time frame. That's the reversal pattern. We talked about it yesterday. That's what we've been looking for, and then we got it like, you know, roughly like by you know, like 12 hours ago, roughly. Okay, we got this big wick, big tail, small body. Now we're getting smooth body to the upside. At some point, we're gonna get some big wick, big tail, small body, and then we're gonna look for a reversal. We're gonna, so the in order to get like a reversal, the Heiken Ash is gonna be volatile. So we're gonna get some volatility roughly around this area for 50 EMA. Okay, this yellow line. Okay, this yellow line is roughly like 11.2. So, and we're targeting right now 11.2 to 11.4. If BTC like get another push to the upside and get that wave number 5, we could get like 11.2 to 11.4 before coming back down. Okay, it's very probable. It's very probable. But on the Heiken Ash, we're getting a rejection. So let's see if like we're gonna get to the 50 EMA. If not, we're gonna have to come back down to a 10.3, 10.4. Right. The current 4 hour volume is not a lot, so we're definitely gonna be coming back down. We're definitely gonna be coming back down. So we don't get like the current 4 hour volume is not, it's not very convincing. Okay, it is not very convincing. And we got only 30 minutes left to close this hourly candle, so they're gonna try to scare everybody and then give us a shooting star on the 4 hour. So it is very important, man. Time these 4 hour candles, they're very important, guys. They're gonna be very important, especially when you close the when you open the day with the hammer, and then you're gonna end the day with a shooting star. So psychologically, you just don't know which way to go. Okay, you just don't know which way to go. Okay, we started the day with a big volume, and then we ended the day with a low volume. So it is very confusing right now. It is very confusing for most people. It is very confusing for most people. So we're gonna talk about Ether. Let's move on to Ether, and then we're gonna come back down to hopefully like BTC is not gonna come back down very soon, like to 10k. Hopefully it's gonna come back down slowly, not rapidly. Okay, not rapidly. So let's take a look at Ether, right? And then we're gonna talk about BTC as much before the new daily candle start. Okay. Right. Ether we basically within targets with BTC. It is not given any sign of reversal. We got a big rejection like last night with the sell-off. Now Ether is coming back down to retest it. Okay, it is trying to come back down. It is trying to come back to this area and retest like the lower 0.02, right? 0.02. So but the volume is not a lot. So I'm anticipating like a reversal from Ether right now. I'm anticipating a reversal. Okay, I'm anticipating, but this reversal, you just don't know if like it is gonna be. Let me just remove everything. Okay, this reversal we're anticipating from Ether, you just don't know like if like it is gonna be a V shape or if like it's just gonna, you know, move sideways for, you know, the rest of the week and then give us a big move to the upside. But I would at least anticipate like a big buying pressure before confirming like we're going to the upside. You know, at least accumulate within this range. Okay, accumulate within this range, because that's the biggest volume we got, and then you got this biggest volume at the end of the, you know, capitulation. So it is a good sign. Okay, it is a good sign. So you take a look at this volume. That's the second, basically the second biggest volume since when, since like the BTC sell-off. Okay, the 26th. Okay, that's the second biggest volume. Okay, that's the second biggest volume since like the 26th. So that's it is not a bad sign. And then you get it at the end of the sell-off. So it is a good sign. So look for I'm looking for Ether to reverse at least very shortly, but we're gonna come back down to Ether later on. Okay, we're gonna come back and talk about Ether later. Let's go ahead and take a look at XRP. XRP is holding very strong versus BTC, still around like 3,000. We're still looking for XRP to drop, could drop like to 2,200, right? But it's not guaranteed. If like XRP keeps getting, you know, some selling pressure, we could anticipate like some drop, some more, you know, some more sell off like from XRP. But it is holding very strong in this area, because yesterday XRP was giving us a let's go to the daily. Okay, it was giving us some high lows with very low volume. So we said like we could still like drop to the downside, because this it is moving very slow. So right now we just about like 2,800. Okay, we're still looking for 22 low 2,000. Okay, low 2,000s. This move wasn't very convincing. We talked about it yesterday, even though like we got 3 bullish candles the last 3 days, 4 days, right? 3 days actually. Now we drop into the downside. So it was actually holding strong when BTC was at a, you know, roughly around right around 10k, even 98. XRP was holding at a 3,000. Okay. Hey, what's up, Juan? Big bounce on WANCHAIN. Let's move on to EOS. We're gonna take a look at WANCHAIN. So EOS, let's take a look at EOS. EOS was looking good when BTC was dropping, so we anticipating 2 things from EOS, right? So we said like EOS gonna come back down, right, and then push to the upside, come back down. So we're looking for, we could be pushing back up. So if you take a look at this pattern, right, we started talking about when EOS was roughly just about this area. Okay, that's how we spotted BTC dropping. Okay, but BTC didn't drop like to 80%, but EOS did. So EOS give us, this could be a we talked about it yesterday, EOS could be giving us a nice pattern in this area. So that's exactly what we've been talking about. That's exactly like what I was trying to show you at the beginning of the live stream, those correction moves. So you got your 3 wave to the upside, you got your zigzag in this area. Okay, and then you got another, you're looking for a flat correction in this area. Okay, we got this flat correction. So I'm expecting EOS to make another zigzag to the upside. Okay, I'm expecting EOS to make another, either a zigzag or flat correction. We just don't know, but I'm expecting EOS to make this move to the upside. So this way, you know, you're gonna get your WXY correction and complete the move most likely. Okay, you're gonna get your WX. Your X gonna be in this area and your Y. Okay, you're gonna get your W, your X in this area, and then your Y. All right, so you still can get another correction in this area. You could get another triangle. Okay, you could get this triangle, right? Could get this triangle. Doesn't mean like you get your WXY and then the move is over. You could get a triangle, or you can get another correction to the end, right? And then this is gonna give you your WXYXZ. Okay, so it all depends. It all depends on the volume and then price action. So you could get another correction to the downside. All right, could get another correction to the downside, like this double correction, and then further move to the upside. It could be very complicated. You could lose a lot of money just about, you know, buying and selling in this area, or you could be making a lot of money buying and selling. That's what most people are gonna call a channel. Whenever you see a channel, most likely you're gonna get like, you know, 3 wave up, 3 wave down, 3 wave up, 3 wave down. So if you don't anticipate it, like we anticipated this move, like when EOS was up to this area like a 4200. Okay, so if you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna be like, oh, you know, EOS is pushing to the upside, or EOS is, you know, getting resistance and support. It is just a correction before a further sell-off, right? So let's anticipate another push to the upside from a EOS up to like a, you know, low 4100s, not 4100 but 41,000, right? 41,000, because this volume it's not enough volume. Like you can see, let me remove everything. It has to make sense, guys. You can see like we're getting some selling pressure, but this volume, like it's not even a lot. Okay, this volume is not even a lot. You're getting big candles, all right? The same equal this candle you got like on the 14th, and this candle you got like on the 15th. Like in terms of magnitude, they're the same. But you take a look at the volume, right? The candle you got on the 14th is bigger than the candle you got on the 15th. So, but the magnitude of the candles are the same, right? But the volume, the magnitude of the volume is not the same. Okay, so it means like people are selling, but price is dropping with no volume. So the only thing you can expect is like people are gonna be like, oh, we're getting support, all right? We're at support level, but you're gonna lose all your money, you know, trying to play this support and resistance if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, you got your 3 wave to the upside, you got another flat correction, all right? This is your flat correction in this area. Now you're looking for another 3 wave to the upside like this. Okay, you just don't know if this one gonna be another flat correction or a zigzag, but I would rather anticipate a zigzag. If I buy in this area, just buy at this area of support. You don't even have to understand anything about these corrections, all right? Just buy at, you know, sell at this area, like roughly around like a 41, 42. I wouldn't go past like 42. I wouldn't go past 42. And then you're gonna buy exactly at the same area, 39, and then you're gonna sell exactly again at the 42. So, and if you take a look at it, it is like, you know, 6% gains. Like for every move, you can short, you can go long from this area, short from this area, go long from this area, and short from this area. Do it 3 times. That's 18%, guys. It's not hard. Hey, what's up, K4 Liberty? Thank you, man. I'm gonna check. Excuse me 1 second. Let's take a look at NEO, because NEO, we talked about NEO going down to like a low 100,000, like 106,000, and NEO is roughly around like a 110, right? 110. So it is pretty accurate, guys. And we're gonna talk about NEO, like the similarity between NEO, right? The reason why I wanted to talk about NEO is that NEO and EOS, they got the same. EOS could be making this pattern. We talked about it, okay? EOS could be making this pattern. If you're new to the content, I'm just gonna show you again, right? NEO make this corrective move to the upside, right? That's your W, and then you got another wave to the downside. That's your X wave, and then you got a flat correction just about this area, right? So it gives you like your WXY and a sell-off. Okay, so if you understand like these corrections, 9 out of 10 you're gonna be okay. Okay, you got your W, you got your X, and then you got your Y in here. All right, so that's all it is. And then you got the sell-off. So we talked about this 2 days ago, guys, even before NEO got the sell-off. So, but you got to be able to like connect these patterns. You got to train your eyes to see it. Okay, you're always gonna get your W to the opposite of the trend. Okay, your W always gonna be to the opposite of the trend. Like you got a very impulse wave, and then you're gonna get a don't look for 5, because sometimes there is no 5-wave structure. Don't look for 5. Okay, you're gonna get this 3-wave to the upside. Whenever you get a clean 3-wave to the upside, just know like that you're gonna get a change in direction to the opposite direction, right? But sometimes you just don't know if this direction gonna be 5-wave, because like I'm gonna show you one thing. So you just don't know if this move gonna be 5-wave, because most people are gonna be trying to count 5-wave. Okay, so you're gonna count 5 waves in this area. It is okay. All right, you can count 5, but you're gonna have to count 3, and then you're gonna have to count 5 again. All right, and then you're gonna have to go to the opposite direction, right? So you just don't count 5 and then say, oops, it's 5. Now we're going down again, and then we're gonna count another 5, 5, 5, blah blah blah. So you gotta be careful. Okay, you gotta be careful. Just go back and watch the beginning of the live stream, and then try to go and learn like those corrective structure, and 80% out of time you're gonna be correct. 80% out of time, guys, you're gonna be correct. So let's move on to XRP USD. I'm gonna check RSI too. So XRP, we came back down like almost to 30 cents, but we're not pushing high. Even though BTC is pushing high, back to 11K. The only reason XRP is not pushing high is like XRP is dropping versus BTC, but XRP could have like pushed low high like to even 34 cents. Like if like it like try to stay like you know, strong against BTC, but it is like it just decided to drop. Okay, it just decided to drop, but we this level is very important. We have not a XRP like still, you know, holding strong around this area, so it is holding strong. Okay, that's the most important thing right now. It is holding strong. So, but let's see if like XRP gonna drop below this area, which I think like, I wouldn't say it's not gonna drop it, but if it holds strong against BTC, it's not gonna drop it, because we're expecting BTC like up to 16K. It means like BTC gonna go up like 60%, right? Almost 60% from 10K. So if XRP doesn't drop like a 60% versus BTC, it's gonna stay in this range. Okay, it is gonna stay in this range. So just keep that in mind. Just because XRP is around this area, you don't want to short XRP around this area, guys. You want to accumulate around this area. Okay, you want to accumulate around this area. You want to accumulate around this area, but I wouldn't be shorting XRP at 30 cents, right? At 30 cents, 31 cents, I wouldn't be shorting XRP. I would be accumulating. So are we there or not? Hey, what's up, John? Thank you for tuning in, man. Let's take a look at WANCHAIN, ICX, ETN, Electronum. Let's start off with Electronum, ETN. BTC gonna take off. Definitely it is gonna take off, guys. ETN, let's take a look at ETN. Okay, ETN is making a nice corrective move. Okay, that's what we said about ETN, right? So it is pushing high up to like a 70, right? It is looking like it is pushing up to 70. So, but we're getting some big rejection. So when you take a look at Electronum, it could be making the same move, like just like this. Okay, just like NEO and EOS. Okay, you got your impulse wave to the upside, you got another impulse wave to the downside. So you're looking for this move. So this move can go as high as like this area. Okay, we could get to this area, and then complete the move before getting some further sell-off. Okay, so but as soon as we get like to a 70, you know, I would at least get out. Okay, I would at least get out. I don't see like Electronum like breaking like 70 with this low volume, okay, with this corrective move. So it has to complete this whole correction. It is just a correction, guys. It is just a correction. So you could just anticipate a one-to-one of this move. It is going to take you roughly to 70. It could take you roughly to 70. So let's say 68. So it is the same, but it is like 68 to 70. So 68 to 70, current price is 57. So we could, you know, get, you know, push like up to 68 to 70 just to complete the correction. So it is nothing but a correction. It is nothing but a correction. But this move to the downside is kind of very scary, because you're gonna have to go to the lower time frame to find the 3 wave. Like if like we go to the 4-hour time frame, you can see the 3 wave to the downside. Okay, but most people are gonna count 5, so they're gonna count 5. But this is 3 wave. Okay, it is 3 wave. Hold on a second. It is 3. It is 3 wave. It's not 5 wave in there, so it is 3. So let's move on to ICX, and then we're gonna go back to BTC for the last 5 minutes. I believe ICX is just about like 250, right? 25,000 in that range. We're looking at what? Almost 300, right? Let's take a look at it. Just about 250, right? So I think the 100 EMA is just about like a 316. So let's take a look at ICX. ICX is holding strong just about this area of support. BTC about to go. BTC about to push to the upside. Most likely ICX gonna break this this area of support. So most likely it is gonna break this area of support, which is just about like around like a 254. So next area of support for ICX, you just don't know where, you know, we're gonna get for the next area of support, because you don't have any, right? I think that's the lowest price level for ICX on Binance. That's the lowest price level. Okay, so you go on the weekly, we're already like making some new lows. We're gonna talk about Litecoin next. What's up, Boar? Yeah, ICX is not looking. It's not looking good at all, man. It is not looking good. So first thing first, you want to wait for. First, you can accumulate, because you can get this corrective move like this, okay, before you know, another retest and it push to the upside. So it is not giving us any sign of reversal, which means like, you know, at any given time, like ICX can push to the upside right now at any given time, just to give us a correction, okay, a correction before it move to the upside. But it is not giving us any sign of reversal. When you take a look at the weekly, it is just selling off, okay, it is just selling off. So I would at least wait for you know, confirmation. The volume is looking good. Like the weekly volume is increasing. You can see the weekly volume increasing. Price is decreasing. That's a good sign, right? That's a good sign. And then that's the biggest volume we got like since when on the weekly, since like April. So we could be getting like close for reversal. Last week volume was like the biggest volume, like almost like 110 million. The first week of April, we got like 116 million. So it is pretty significant. It is very significant. So that's the biggest volume. So you go back like the biggest volume, like 136,000. That's like August 2018. Okay, August 2018. So that's the third biggest volume since like August 2018. So it's almost a year. So we could be facing like a, you know, a new pattern to for reversal. So, but you just have to hold tight. okay, because BTC is about to go crazy, and then most likely, you know, ICX could like spend so much time like trying to make a bottom formation while BTC is going up. Okay, it doesn't mean like ICX gonna push to the upside very quickly. You could get like 15 to 20% every now and then, but you know, you're not guaranteed like for 5x 6x. I'm holding ICX, so I'm not expecting like a 5-6x from ICX. So let's move on to OneChain, which has the same pattern with ICX. Yeah, none of them looking strong. So and then we're gonna move on to Litecoin next. So if you're new to the content, make sure, you know, to join the Telegram group, and then feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and so OneChain volume is decreasing for OneChain, but it is not a good sign, at least, right? It is not a good sign, because I want to see like a big volume from OneChain just like this the first week of March. The biggest volume of selling pressure we got, that's like the first week of March. Okay, that's the first week of March. We got like almost 80,000 trading volume. So OneChain is not that strong. It's not like ICX. Okay, it has the volume is not a lot compared to ICX, but they got different supplies, so it makes sense also, because ICX has I think OneChain has a high supply, whatever, but they got different supplies. So, but the volume is decreasing, and then price is decreasing at the same time. So I want to see a 80,000 you know, selling pressure, and most likely we're gonna get it at some point, right? We're gonna get 80,000 selling pressure. We're gonna get 80,000 selling pressure, excuse me, at some point. So let's take a look at the daily. So the daily, we anticipated OneChain to move sideways. It is moving sideways, but just broke this area of support line. Okay, just broke this area of support line. So it is not good at all. So it is not good at all. So on the daily, I would let like the R side completely get down to like a 13 or 15 in this range. So BTC gonna be going up, so it is gonna go down. Okay, it is gonna keep going down. It is no sign of reversal right now. Just accumulate. So I wouldn't be like expecting like a 30-40% from OneChain, like even like this. I'm not gonna say we're not gonna get it, but like the price is not looking like we're gonna be retesting like a 400 sats, you know, 600 sats. So I was pretty bullish on OneChain and ICX back in March, but they turning very bearish. Okay, it is very bearish. It is no sign of reversal. It is no sign of reversal, at least for the short term. So, but I wouldn't like, you know, be worrying much. Just to accumulate, you know, especially like 240, OneChain at 2,400 sats, guys. That's pretty cheap, man. It's even, you know, almost like the same price as you know, XRP, right, with a very low supply. So you gotta keep that in mind also, guys. Let's take a look at the 4-hour. Hey, what's up, Johnny Lee? Who? Oh, we got 1 minute left, so we gotta go back to BTC. Yep. So that's all you got in this area. You got your, you know, very impulse wave in this area. You got another 3 wave. You have to go back to the lower time frame to see it, and then you got another 3 wave. So you get your WXY within this area, and then you got the sell-off. Okay, only EOS is the only top coin you could be playing out with this in this pattern is EOS right now. Okay, OneChain completed this pattern, NEO completed this pattern. Now EOS is trying to make this pattern. So don't get fooled. Don't lose your money with EOS with those 15 to 20% move, because you're gonna see those move like from EOS you know, the next few days. Okay, the next few days. So let's take a look at BTC. The new daily candle just started. All right, we got a rejection. Now we are sitting just about 10.8. Okay, so like we talked about it, guys, it is very significant. Like psychologically it means a lot. Like to close the last 4 hours of the day, to close it like this, it means a lot. Okay, it means a lot, especially like when you're new to the crypto space. You got to be careful, because you got to think about it. Like you started with a hammer, now you're ending your day with a shooting star. Okay, with a shooting star. So we got to come back down and look for a retest in this area, which is roughly like 10.2 to 10.4, and see if 10.2 to 10.4 gonna hold. Okay, 10.2 to 10.4 gonna hold. But you don't want to FOMO like I think we went as high as 11.1. Okay, you don't want to FOMO. You want to take as much profit as you can, like starting from like I said, like around like 10.7, 10.8. Take some profits and then let secure your profit. I would secure some profit from now too, so at least for the short term. Let's take a look at the daily. ZROX. We're gonna take a look at ZROX. The daily is not looking bad, so most people are gonna be waiting for the current candle, like Tuesday, how Tuesday gonna be closing. So it is gonna be very important. So Tuesday gonna be very important, guys. It is gonna be very important. So like if you join the Telegram group, we talked about how important Monday was, like 12 hours ago, guys. We talked about like Monday gonna be very interesting, and we hit already 11K, guys. We hit already 11K. I still got some orders around like 9,800. It didn't fill up though. It didn't get filled, so. But we will see. You don't want to FOMO. You want to spread your buy orders. You don't want to buy all at once, guys. If I say BTC gonna come back down to a 97 to 99, you can try to front run it, like buy at 10 once in that area, down like to a 99, 97. But you don't just expect like the same exact price, because most people want to buy the lowest price. So if you say 97 to 99, they're all going to try to buy like at 97. It doesn't work like that. It is just like estimation, guys. It is just estimation. So, but it is just the first 3 minutes. It doesn't mean we're going to be we're going to get some rejection. The daily is not looking bad. Only the 4 hour, we got the shooting star, so that big rejection. So let's see. Your short is at 10.8. Okay, it could go back down, so we will see. We will see. But this volume, the volume looking like we're going to be dropping. Okay, it doesn't mean we're going to drop all the way down to 98, but we're going to get some pullback. We're going to get some pullback, either at a look for 50% to a 0.618, because you just don't know, right? You want to ladder your position down to a 0.618. But we're going to get a nice pullback and then a big reversal, because we talked about this like since the first week of April, guys. We talked about this pattern since the first week of April, and we're looking for a double bottom just about this area of the 50 EMA. If we go back to the 50 EMA, we're looking for a double bottom. Okay, we're looking for a double bottom. Okay, we're looking for a double bottom. So this double bottom, it doesn't mean like we're gonna get two like a bullish candle and a bearish candle. It could be like this. Okay, it could last like for like 10 days or so. So just because your BTC is at 11K, it doesn't mean you missed it. Okay, this double bottom could last for a week. So it is just a correction, just like this correction lasted like almost 2 weeks. Okay, since like the 26th, it's almost 3 weeks, guys. 3 weeks of bearishness, not bearishness, but correction. Okay, this lasted 3 weeks, guys. 3 weeks. Okay, so you can expect like the double bottom to last at least 3 to 5 days, at least 3 to 5 days. Otherwise, we could just make a three-way to the upside, but we will see a three-way to the upside. A three-way to the upside. But it is looking good, guys. It is looking good. So that's the type of double bottom I'm looking for. Just like this, just like that. Okay, just like this. We could get this double bottom in this range. That's what I'm looking for. if like we get this double bottom, it means like the correction is done. Okay, it means the correction is done. But if BTC keeps pushing up, pushing to the upside, and then get back to like a 12.6, and then come back down, retest like a 13.6 in that range, 13.7, we're definitely going to be coming back down. So you got plenty of opportunity to short BTC. You just don't have to short BTC right now. You just don't have to short BTC right now. You just don't have to. Let's take a look at Xerox. We're going to take a look at the DGTX. Xerox. Yeah, Xerox is not looking bad, but it's not looking bad. So we got this divergence for Xerox. So it is not giving us any corrective move. The only thing you can see on Xerox is like we got a divergence. That's the only thing we got. We only got this divergence, okay? This divergence. So that's the only thing we got. There is no divergence in this area. So it's no like correction or ABC correction you can count on. It is only a divergence. So you just don't know like if Xerox is going to be able to get some rejection just about like this area of 50 EMA or not, okay, or not. But we don't have any anything to confirm like Xerox is going to be pushing to the upside. It could continue to face some sell-off, or it can give you like a small 20 to 25% move before continuing the sell-off. But the only thing we got is a divergence. That's the only thing we can count on. So some of these charts, sometimes they just don't have anything. They just keep dropping. So you just have to wait for a better sideways correction. Get a flat bottom at least, okay? Get a flat bottom. Get a flat bottom. But it is better to buy in this range than buy like up to like this range, okay? It is better, to take a chance and accumulate while Xerox is, the all side is just oversold, and then not to wait till like the all side is overbought, like when BTC was 14K and people keep FOMOing. All right, so you want to buy in this range, and then dollar cost average, okay? Let's take a look at I think SRS. NKN. Let's take a look at NKN. So NKN, we came back down to this area of 1.27. I can't remember last time we talked about like NKN, but it came back down to this area of 1.27 Fibonacci, and then I think we've been looking for a reversal, okay, but it didn't even give us a chance to drop down. It just pushed to the upside. We've been looking for this retest before it pushed to the upside. Now it is facing some sell-off, so I wouldn't touch NKN until like price came back down to this area, at least, right? Come back down to this area, because it is nothing but a 3 wave to the upside. So don't try to count. I wouldn't try to count like 5 wave, because you're gonna be like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're gonna look for 5. There is no 5 waves. So the only thing you got is 3. This correction it looks better than this coin we just talked about. So because you got your 3 wave to the upside, and then you got very impulse wave to the downside. So you could push higher a little bit in this area and then come back down, right? So that'll give you your ABC. You got another ABC correction to the downside, right? So you could be looking for another one before facing some sell-off. So NKN could be in this range, like for the next 2 weeks. All right, it could be in this range for the next 2 weeks. For the 2 weeks. So better than ZILLIQA, because ZILLIQA is just facing to the downside. It doesn't give you any correction. So, but NKN, we could get like, you know, another push to the upside. It doesn't mean we're gonna get it now, but we could get it like just about like 451, another push to the upside, right? So just like this, it could come back down to support level. Could come back down to support level. Okay, come back down to this area, and then we're going to look for this bear flag, and then crash that back down, and then we could anticipate another push to the upside, just like that, before a further sell-off. So this correction could take like the rest of the month at least, right? Even like up to August, mid-August. But let's see how it's going to play out. Let's take a look at RSR, Litecoin USD, Litecoin. So we did check WANCHAIN. Let's take a look at link. Also, we're going to take a look at link. Litecoin, we're still getting some sell-off from BTC. I mean, against BTC. Next area of support, you know, I mean, not versus BTC, but versus the dollar. We broke this. We almost broke this area. Litecoin is like roughly like 90. Target was 90 to 98. We're pushing to the upside right now, but I'm not really convinced with this move, right? I'm not really convinced. So, and we said that Litecoin, we could drop as low as $65. Okay, as low as $65. So it is not any sign of reversal at all. The only thing you can do right now is accumulate. Okay, if like you're looking for, if you think like it's cheap enough, it is a good time to be accumulating. But we could come back down to this area of 70 to 65, right? And then get this move. Okay, most people are gonna be calling for this move and head and shoulder. Okay, head and shoulder, because most likely we're gonna get a support from the 50 EMA. We got a support from the 50 EMA, but most likely we're gonna get a support from the 100 EMA. That's the daily 100 EMA. Okay, this red line. So we could get a support from this, you know, 100 EMA, most likely, which is roughly around like 70, right? So roughly around 70. So, but look for a head and shoulder from Litecoin, at least for the short term. Look for this move, because most people are going to try to count this as 5, 1, 2, right? And then they're going to push. It's going to drop back down a little. I mean, drop back down to this area, and then they're going to count 5 waves. Okay, so you just have to anticipate how people like, you know, trade the market. So they like 5 waves. So you just sometimes have to anticipate it. So. Hey, what's up, Strengths? Thank you for tuning in, man. Hey, what's up, Sweat? So just watch. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe and watch the beginning of the live stream, because most of the time I use like extension tools to decide targets. Just like we targeted like every single move from BTC. Hey, what's up, BV? That's a 200. Yeah, that's a 200. Sorry, not the 100, but it's a 200 days. Okay, sorry. Just like, let's go back to BTC. So you know how we get our targets. Because most of these coins, I just accumulate them. Like most of the time, I just get target for BTC. But most of these coins, I just accumulate. Like Litecoin, I buy weekly. I don't spend too much time on the chart of Litecoin. If it gets down like to 65, I just buy. I just don't spend too much time trading Litecoin, BTC. But when you take a look at BTC, you just have to go back and watch the beginning of the live stream. Okay, so you can understand like the different type of correction and how you're gonna target it. How you're gonna target your how you're gonna target your how you're gonna get your targets. Okay, so you go back to the on the 4-hour chart. You can see clearly, you know, you can see clearly, like if you train your eyes to see this correction, it is going to be incredible for you. Okay, you're going to do well. Okay, you just got to train your eyes to anticipate like these moves, because most people, they cannot anticipate like BTC making this move. We anticipated this when BTC made the first drop, guys. We said it's going to make this exact drop, and then we're not going to spend too much time in this area. And then we anticipated at the same time this area going to coincide with the 50 EMA. So you got to be able to do all of that by understanding like each correction. Okay, each correction you got to understand it. So, and then we anticipated this drop. Okay, that was like when BTC dropped down to, I think like the first drop, right? I think it was like 97. We said like we're gonna get another drop similar to this one. Exactly, it's gonna be very severe. We talked about it, guys. If you follow the channel, you know we talked about it. So, and then we got the same exact pattern we've been looking for. So how do you get your targets? I hate to like get like, you know, 15-20 minutes target, because 9 out of 10 you're gonna be wrong. Okay, 9 out of 10 you're gonna be wrong. But when you take a look at these corrective waves, for instance, you got your ABC correction in this area. Okay, you got an AB, but you don't know where you'll see it. Okay, the most you can anticipate your C to be is 1-to-1 extension. Okay, 1-to-1 extension. You can anticipate 1-to-1 extension. 9 out of 10 it is going to be less than 1-to-1 extension. So you take a look, you take your fib tool. Okay, bottom, top. Okay, you say 1-to-1 extension going to be overextended. It is going to be at 9,000, right? But you take a look at it, the extension is 80%. Okay, extension is 80% extension. What I mean extension, right? You get your A wave, okay, this wave to the downside, right? The B wave, it seems to be longer, but the B wave is only 80% of your A wave. It is 80% of your A wave. So the first thing you need to do is target like 0.618 and target your 80%, just like we did in this range. We say like we targeted like 80%. We say like this entire move from A to B, right? This wave gonna be 80% of it. Okay, this wave could be, okay, could be up to 80, I mean up to 1-to-1 extension, right? But we targeted 80%. Okay, 80% would be like 97, right? 97, but we didn't get like 9.7, not 97, 9700, but we didn't get quite at 97, but you get the concept, right? You're like almost like 99% accurate, so that's pretty good. So that's how you get your targets, man. You just have to understand your corrections, and then look for 0.618, 80% and 1-to-1 extension. Okay, look for 0.618 first, and then look for 80% and at the most 1-to-1 extension. All right, so 1-to-1 extension. So, and then if you take a look at this wave, the most recent wave from BTC, you got this wave A, you got B, and then you got C. So definitely we're not gonna get another wave, okay? Because you cannot get this, you cannot get 5 waves like this. This cannot be a 5 wave, okay? I want to get like 8800 BTC, but it is something I want to get. It is, the chart is not calling for 88, okay? The chart is not calling for 88. Like this impulse, this is very impulse, okay? This is very impulse. This wave to the upside, like from 98 to like 11 is very impulse. So you cannot count like 5 waves in here. Okay, you cannot just try to count this 5. It is not 5. It has to be similar to this. Okay, you see these 3 waves, very clean 3 waves. You got a clean 3 wave. Okay, the only thing you can expect is a double bottom, or you can get like a 5-way structure to the upside, just like this, come back down like that, and like that. then you can expect like a 5 waves, and then you know, you're gonna be like, we're gonna pull back and then go up like to 16K. Okay, but I don't see like BTC dropping like this and like that. It is not what the structure is calling for. So it is not what the structure is calling for. But we are extremely bullish. So, but we're gonna face some sell-off. Like we could face some, you know, pull back down like to 10.2, 10.4 again, even like, you know, 10,000, because your first wave can retrace like 90%. So keep that in mind, guys. We anticipated Bitcoin to get a big reversal at 10K. We told you like Bitcoin is not gonna spend too much time in this area. We said it like if you just go back and watch my previous live stream, guys. So you know, when I said like Bitcoin, you know, the Bitcoin gonna drop down to 97, you know, I just, you know, shared that video in my live stream, in my Telegram group, that live stream. So if you watch the first 7 minutes, it'll tell you like we're not gonna spend too much time in this area, and we didn't even spend like 24 hours in this area. So, but you know, we got a big volume coming in. Hey, what's up, sweet? Make sure to put your thanks for letting me know, but make sure to put your stop losses carefully, because sometimes you know, crazy things happen. Okay, but 9 out of 10, guys, if you've been following the content, you know we've been pretty much accurate. Okay, and then you're gonna find very few people who, you know, very few people call this correction. Okay, like 2 weeks ago, guys, even before we get it, even before we get it. Okay, all right. Okay, very few people call this correction. Okay, you can go and check every single videos out there. You know, I only know like one person who called this correction. Only one person called this correction, right? Only one person called this correction, and he's very good too. He's very good. So you got to be able to learn your corrective waves. You know, don't just learn like 5-way structure, A, B, C, D, and stuff like that, because the market correct like 80% out of the time. The market moves like a market is correcting. Okay, market doesn't move like on a straight line. It doesn't move on a straight line. So most people are going to be FOMOing from like, even though I call like 10K, but most people didn't buy at 10K, because most people, you know, if you can, I mean, yesterday everybody was panicking. All right, everybody was panicking yesterday, and they didn't buy at 10K. They didn't buy at 9,800. They're going to be buying at 11. It's going to drop back down to that area again. You don't know at what price level we're going to drop, because I haven't taken a look at it like you know, in details, but we're going to drop back down to 50% to 0.618. Just use your tools, and then you know, they're going to be panicking again, thinking like we're going to drop down to 70 to 100. So if you understand what's going on, you're not gonna be FOMOing. And if you're familiar with the content, guys, you know we every single move within this correction, guys, we 9 out of 10 called it. Okay, every single move. We missed this one at 10.7 because I was being greedy and waiting for 10.4. but we got this one at 13. We got this one at 11. We got this one at 11.885. We got this one at 98 to 99. We had two targets actually. We got two targets. The first one was 10.1 to 10.2, and then the second one was at 97 to 98. So if you shorted BTC to like from like 13, you could have taken a profit from like a 10.1 to 10.2 and take profit again at 98 or even 99, right? So, but I told you don't short BTC from 10K. I told you that don't stop shorting BTC, right? But we're gonna see, guys. Make sure to join the Telegram group, guys. Make sure to join the Telegram group. So definitely we're gonna be going to we're looking for 16Ks, guys. So if you're familiar with the content, right, because all we're doing is correction. I don't want you to, guys, I told you like since like we started like this correction, right? Like 10-7, I told you don't lose any money within this range. Okay, if you don't want to break even, you don't want to lose any. You see, like it's been like what, 2 weeks, BTC hasn't done anything. All BTC is doing is just correcting, guys. All BTC is doing is just correcting. Like 2 weeks, guys, 2 weeks. Can you imagine like your portfolio going like 50% down in 2 weeks when BTC like just correcting, right? All you have to do, like if you bought at 14, you don't have to do anything. Okay, you don't have to do anything, because you're gonna be scared to sell at 10-7. BTC going back up to 12. You're gonna be jumping in, and then it's gonna break this support. They're gonna tell you BTC broke support. That's why you don't want to play support and resistance, because support and resistance sometimes they're very horrible. They're horrible, guys. They're very horrible. They're good, but they're only good on a corrective wave. Okay, on a corrective way. Okay, what I mean corrective way, like for instance, like this is a support and resistance, all right? Because we just talked about at the beginning of the live stream, we could get a contracting triangle. Okay, we could get this contracting triangle, all right? Just like this. We could get this, okay? We could get this contracting triangle, and then you're gonna get your ABC, all right? A, B, C, D, and E, right? That's very correct. You can use this as a support and resistance, but you have to wait like this correction. You don't know if this is going to be a 3 wave like this, push up to like a 11.7, drop back down 50%, not even 50%, but yeah, 50%. I would say 50%, right? And then push back up. Then you know we're going to drop again. That's how you get your target. But like, let's say if like we get 5-way structure, because some of you guys just join in, right? So I have to go back and talk and discuss it again. So let's say you get a 5-way structure, right? Like this, clean 5-way structure, and then you got a nice 3-wave to the downside at 0.618 or 50%. You know we're going to the upside. Okay, so this correction down to this area, I'm not sure which one it is going to be. Okay, I'm not sure yet which one we're going to get. Right, so keep that in mind, right? Keep that in mind. So we're going to 16K, but it might not be from this wave. So you have to keep that in mind. So I'm going to repeat it. We could be going to 16K, but it might not be this from this wave. Okay, it might not be from this wave. All right, so keep that in mind. It might, but definitely, right? I'm like 80% confident we're going to 16. Okay, I'm 80% confident we're going to 16. Okay, 80% confident. I don't see any bearishness on BTC, guys. Any bearishness. I'm not seeing any bearishness on BTC. Hey, what's up, John? Thanks a lot, man, for those tips. Thanks a lot, man. We're going to 16K, guys. So you don't want to lose any money. You probably lost a lot of money already, like trading this correction. But if you follow every single move, guys, I mean, I got people like on my Telegram group. We talk privately, and they doing well, man. They're doing well. They're doing well. So if you want to join the Telegram group, make sure to get the link. I'm gonna give you the link. Join the Telegram group, and then thanks a lot, H2O water. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot for those XRPs, guys. Thanks a lot for that. Hey, what's up, Aziz? Thank you for joining in, man. Alexi. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot, John. Guys, make sure to join the Telegram group, guys. Make sure, it is very important, guys. Most of you guys gonna do well. Most of you guys gonna do well. It is free, okay? It is free. But once we hit 16.3, guys, we're gonna go private. So the Telegram group gonna be public, but we're gonna have a private Telegram group. So where we give like targets and exit and all of that. Because you're gonna find few people in the market, okay, who's gonna tell you BTC gonna drop from 14K, come back down to a 10.7, go back up to a 12.3, come back down to a 97, go back up to a, you know, and so on, guys. You can go back and watch my video. I don't want to sound redundant, but we've been pretty much accurate since like December 15th, guys. That's the day the market bottomed. So hey, what's up, John F? Thank you for tuning in, man. Bit Ventures. It must be Bitcoin Ventures. Okay, Bit Ventures. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to join the Telegram group, guys. It's only less than 200 people. Once it is like 500,000 people, I won't be able to answer everybody's, everybody's message. You know what I'm saying? So you want to join now so I can be familiar with you. Even when I wake up 3 o'clock in the morning, you send a message, I can, take a look at the chat and answer your question. It is free, guys. It is free. It is free, guys. It is free. Okay, I'm gonna send the Telegram group to the in the chat room. If you want to join, feel free. What's up, Charles? Are we calling for 16K, Charles? No, don't say that. Don't say that, sweet. I just sent you the Telegram group bar, the link. Hey, what's up, BitVenture? Thank you for tuning in, man. Hey, who me? It's been a while, man. Who me? Hopefully you're in the Telegram group too. So maybe you got a different name in the Telegram group. So guys, let's be prepared, guys. I'm very bullish. Okay, I'm very bullish. I'm 20% bearish. Okay, I got some bearish setups, but I don't want to talk about it now, because we extremely bullish until because you cannot be bearish after this correction, guys. This correction is beautiful, guys. It is very beautiful correction. Okay, it is beautiful, but you don't want to lose any money, guys. You don't want to lose any money in this area. I told you since July 1st, guys. If you guys remember what I said, just put it in the chat room, guys. Put it in the chat room. So sometime we're looking good, guys. We sitting just about 10.9. I told you we're not gonna spend too much time at 10K, guys. We talked about it when BTC was making this move to the downside. Okay, when BTC was making this move, I explained to you guys I'm looking for this move. Okay, I know most of you guys just joined the live stream, so I have to repeat some of this stuff. Okay, so if you want me to talk about any coins, just let me know. So I told you guys we're gonna be looking for this move. 80% of this move. First of all, we say first of all we say 0.618, but 0.618 we didn't get enough volume, so we let 0.618 gone. Okay, gone. And then we say we're gonna look for 80%. 80% pullback was at 97. Okay, 97 on the dot, 97.50 in that range, and price came down to 98.50, guys. 98.50. So I told you guys you can front run it. Start buying 10.1 to 10.2. Okay, start buying at 10.1 to 10.2. So basically, if you don't buy at 10.1 to 10.2, you started shorting from a 13, you would be taking profit at 10.1 to 10.2. Start taking profit, guys. Either way you take a look at it, guys, you're gonna be making money from the way down to the way, from 13K and then from 10K to the upside. So you're making money when BTC is going down, and you're making money when BTC is going up. Haven't done ADA. ADA was looking now. So we're gonna come back to BTC, guys. We're gonna come back to BTC. So make sure to hit the like, subscribe, join the Telegram group. Make yourself familiar with the Telegram group. Most people are pretty much familiar with get themselves familiarized with the Telegram group, and it is decentralized. So it is a decentralized Telegram group. You can say whatever you want. You just don't want to spam it though. That's all. So ADA, we called for this move. We got this correction from ADA, this 3-wave to the downside. So we got this move to the downside, but this move to the downside, it is not 3-wave. Okay, it is not 3-wave. So we could get this wave to the upside. So and then get this move before another 3-wave. So ADA could be correcting in this range for the next whatever, you know, whenever. Okay, we could be getting a nice correction in this range. If like we don't get further sell off, like another push to the upside, it is not a bull run. Don't call it a bull run. Okay, it is not a bull run. That's what I'm trying to tell you. A 10-15% move, even up to 12% move, I wouldn't call it a bull run. Okay, if like we get a 12% move, then you're just gonna get a flat correction in this range. Okay, because you just don't know what you're gonna get, so you're anticipating both cases, right? So that's a flat correction you get in this range. Let me get my ABC. So you got, let's just remove everything. I'm gonna show you. Make sure to watch the beginning of the live stream, the first 10 minutes. Okay, make sure to go back and watch it. You got A, B, and C. Okay, so what do you expect next? You're gonna expect another A, B somewhere. B can go up to this area, okay, and a C in this range. Okay, retest the top at the most, right? So but let's say it is going to be another zigzag. Okay, it is going to be another zigzag, just like this. All right, somewhere around here. Let's change the color. All right, and then you're going to get another correction. Let's make this one purple. Okay, let's make this one purple, and then you're going to get this correction, this one. Okay, this one can be any correction. It can be another nice flat correction, just like a very impulse wave, like a 10-15% move. And then that's why how most people are going to be like, oh, this coin is on a bull market because it is up like 20%. So you can get this correction just like NEO did like a couple of weeks ago, and then you're going to get this drop, and then you're going to push back up, okay, just to finish up this final wave. Okay, so you're going to look, I know I like to say okay, but I'm talking to myself. Okay, so and then you're gonna get your W, that's your X, and then that's your Y. So don't always look for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I keep telling you, don't always look for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it is just a setup. It might not play out like this perfectly, but that's how we spotted BTC pattern. Exactly, guys. Exactly, that's how we spotted BTC pattern. Okay, but BTC was moving like on a vertical line, but ADA is very sloppy. But BTC is, you know, was moving like, you know, like this. So it is easy to spot like you know, the correction. Okay, because we got a very impulse wave like this. As soon as we got this move, we spotted like the WXY. Okay, we spotted it. As soon as we got the very impulse wave like 97 down to 97, we spotted it. Okay, actually like 10-7 we called for. After 10-7, that's when we called for BTC like going to 16. Okay, and then BTC gave us this move next. This move was at 13. I told you guys, get out at 13. We're gonna drop down to 11. We came exactly down at 11, and then I say like, don't go past like 12. We came exactly at 11,885, and then I told you like 10-1 to 10-2 down to 97, and then it's not gonna stay there. It's not gonna stay there, guys. It didn't stay there. Now we're at 11. Okay, we're at 11, and we're looking for another rebound. Not a rebound, but a retest. Okay, but if you join the Telegram group, I'm gonna make another live stream for the Telegram group to see like where we can find the support in this area before it further push to the upside. It is only going to be for the Telegram group, maybe for the first 12 hours. All right, and then you guys can watch it later on. The next couple of days, it is going to be hard to say like BTC going to be it all depends on volatility, and it all depends on volatility and volume. So if I say like BTC going to go to 12K the next 2 days, you're gonna be like, oops, Send Crypto told me BTC gonna be at. We don't do time analysis. We just analyze the price. But depending on the volatility and then the type of volume we're gonna get, sometimes you can say like BTC gonna hit certain target within the next 12 to 16 hours. But it all depends, like the way I look at the market, and the way the volume the way you look at the volume and stuff like that. You cannot just jump in and say we're gonna get to $12,000 tomorrow. So I don't know where BTC going to be at within the next 2 days, because if the volatility decreases, we might not even move anywhere. We could be just making a bull flag in this range. Okay, but it is like the second half of the month, so we just have to be careful and then analyze the market carefully. Okay, because the volume going to be huge, guys. We're going to get a big volume. Okay, we're going to get a very, very big volume. I told you guys, told you. So if you watch the previous live stream, the monthly volume was bearish, guys. It was bearish yesterday. I told you like the next 2 weeks we're gonna get 1 million trading volume. Okay, we got already 1.1, so we need like 900,000 trading volume at least for the next 2 weeks. Okay, 900 trading volume. So you just have to answer yourself. If like this, you think like, you know, this candle gonna be red, right? If you think this volume, right, gonna be red, so you need to stay, you know, on the sidelines. You don't need to do anything, all right, because it is gonna look bad. Okay, it is gonna look bad. But if you think like, you know, we're gonna get 1 million trading volume with some buying pressure, then you think, you know, like we're gonna close at least at 11.7, at least, right, at 11.7 at least. Okay, at 11.7. So I see like BTC could be closing like even up to like a 13.5, but I don't want to say that too early. We have to wait like till the 21st, 23rd to take a look at the chart, right? Because if like on the 23rd we just buy this area of like 99 with like at least, you know, almost like another 500,000 trading volume, I don't think like we're gonna get back up to even like 11, right? So, but the next 2 to 3 days, it is going to be very crucial. It is going to be very crucial. Okay, BTC has to stay at least within this range, at least within this range. Because you go on the daily, we already got like almost 80,000 trading volume, like 77. Okay, we almost got 77. We almost got 77. So you take a look at the volume, but you know, at least today's volume has to be bigger than like yesterday's volume. It has to be bigger. Okay, it has to be bigger. Okay? And it cannot be like a selling pressure. Okay, if it is a selling pressure, it just has to be like less than 50,000 or less than 60,000. We cannot get like another 80,000 trading volume, because yesterday we got 81,000 trading volume, Monday. All right, but Tuesday we have to get either 80,000 trading volume or higher with buying pressure, not like selling pressure. Okay, so but we already, it is very slow right now. Okay, we got 1,000 trading volume the first hour. It's not a lot. Okay, it's not a lot. So the volatility is decreasing a lot. It is decreasing a lot. Okay, the volatility, that's what we want. So the first hour is not showing a lot of volatility. I'm kind of surprised. The first 45 minutes, so we only got like, it's not bad though, almost like 1.5. Okay, 1,500 trading volume the first 45 minutes. It's not bad. So basically we could get like 2,000 the first hour, so which is going to be like 8,000 trading volume the first 4 hours. So times 6, you know, 8, not bad. 48, 50, so 54,000 trading volume. It's not going to push the price higher. According to the first 45 minutes, we could be getting 54,000 trading volume. So, you know, 54 plus 80, that'll give you like 130. Half of that going to give you an average of 65, right? So 65,000 trading volume. It is on average what we're looking for the rest of the month. So it's not bad still, right? We could make a bull flag, or, you know, or just come back down roughly like 10.4 to 10.6, a slight sell-off, and then stay there till like tomorrow. Okay, so but anything is possible. We're going to talk about it later. But 54,000 trading volume, I don't think it's going to drop the price below 10K with this big rejection we got. This is very significant, guys. This is very significant. But if you're a day trader, you're gonna be panicking right now, because I told you, like, when I started the live stream, I told you, like, this last 4 hour, right? It was bullish actually. Okay, I told you, like, if like we get a rejection, it is gonna be very confusing. Okay, the reason why it is gonna be very confusing is that you started the day with a hammer, okay, a very big reversal pattern, right, with actually the biggest volume, like the last, let's say, since when, since the 9th, right, the last 7 days. Okay, that's very significant, guys. That's what I was looking for, roughly like 22 to 25. If you watch my previous live stream, I said like BTC need to reverse with at least 22 to 25,000 trading volume, and that's the biggest trading buying pressure since, like, when, actually that's the biggest one since, let's see, you just have to go back to the previous bottom. Okay, almost the previous bottom, right around 97 on the second, right around like 9700. The reversal pattern was 21,000. It's the same amount of volume. The very next day it was 23,000, and you see, like, how you know how big the volume was, right? How big the candle was with the same amount of volume. Okay, how big the candle was. No rejection. The previous day you got like a big rejection, right? You got a big rejection, 21,000 trading volume. The very next day you got the same amount of trading volume with no rejection. So, but take a look at this. Take a look at this one. Okay, take a look at this one. This is the 4 hour, not the daily. So, but you take a look at this one, you already got like a rejection with a 22,000 trading volume. It is the same exact volume, right? Same at the same exact area. What I mean area, like a finishing move, like a ABC correction, the C correction, right? So you got 22. Right now we're getting like low, like 16 and 16 and let's see, and 15, right? It is not a lot. Okay, it is not a lot. So it is not a lot, but we're gonna need definitely we're gonna need a another one. But I don't think this current 4 hour candle can give us like 22,000 trading volume. So we could just get some rejection just about this area of 50 EMA, right? This area of 50 EMA, just to complete the wave number 5 and come back down. Okay, and come back down, and this area of come back down to like a point. Let's say if like we get a rejection from BTC is extremely bullish, guys. I mean, it's not a financial advice, but don't panic, guys. Don't panic. Okay, a 50% pullback from this area of 50 EMA, which is roughly around 11.2, right? 11.2, and then it could go higher as 11.4. You know, 50% pullback gonna be like 10.5. Okay, 10.5. 10.5, and then a 0.618 gonna be at 10.4. So 10.4 to 10.6 in this range. I'm looking for a big reversal pattern. Okay, I'm looking for a big volume. Okay, I'm looking for a big volume. So I'm not really interested right now on BTC going up or going down. I'm not really interested whether BTC goes up like 11.2. It doesn't really matter. Okay, the reversal pattern, that's what you're looking for in this range, 11.1 to 11.2. And with a 20,000 to 24,000 trading volume. Okay, that's a big tolerance. Okay, because you just don't know. You want to give it like big room, like 20,000 to 24,000. So if you get like 22,000 trading volume, you know you're good. So, but look for like a 10.4 to 10.5 now. Okay, 10.4 to 10.5 is a call. 10.4 to 10.5. Don't panic. Altcoin call. So I'm looking for 10.4 to 10.5 in case like BTC goes up to 11.2. I'm looking for a rejection to 10.4 to 10.5. All right. If like this rejection is the initial rejection, let's see if, because I still got some buy order below like 10K. So if this rejection is at the current price of 11.1, you know. you would be looking for like a 13.3 to like a, you know, not 13.3 but 10.3 to like a 10.35 to like a 10.35 in that range, 10.45 actually, right? Okay, let's just round it up like to 10.3 to 10.5. all right, because some people, they're very meticulous. They like to buy exact number. When you say 10.3, they're gonna put buy order at 10.3. It is not a financial advice, so yeah. So yeah, so so I would be looking for if you miss the bottom and you're scared to buy, I would at least wait for that for that big volume right around this area, you know, of 10.3 to 10.4. Okay, 10.3 to 10.4. Because if you buy right now and then we get a reversal, you're gonna be panicking. Okay, you're gonna be panicking. Myself, I'm not gonna be buying in this area. Okay, I'm not. Even though I'm expecting, like, we could not expecting, but we could get like a, you know, BTC pushing like to 10.2 to 10.4. I'm not gonna be buying. I'm still gonna wait for the year. Because if you get your orders filled in this range, you're still in profit, guys. You're still in profits. If you respect that, like what we called, it's not a financial advice, but if you follow the Telegram group and then you started buying like 10.1 down to like a 97, you know, if you at least like bought like 50% of your if you got like 50% of your buy orders filled, you're still going to be in profit right now, you know, and then you're just going to wait, you know, and buy in this area. Yes. Yeah, no, I mean, we could be losing another half of our portfolio up and down for EOS. Okay, that's what I'm anticipating. So you just have to be careful at the same time.